el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los. Me respetan y los capos. A la hora cero.
Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, alongside Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And we've got David Aldridge, our Hall of Famer, patrolling the sidelines. We'll add another chapter to the Battle of Florida tonight as the Miami Heat travel to Orlando to square off against the Magic. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
No one gets from point A to point B faster than Fox. His explosiveness helps him on the break.
So, Stan, you can talk about this. We always hear about Heat culture, the Miami franchise, from top to bottom. Everybody is all in and focused in one direction, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, I think that is the greatest strength the Heat have had as an organization, is they are all on the same page. And I think they've done it in large part is they have great continuity. If you just look up and down their staff, guys have been there forever. And that allows them to have a very consistent culture.
And teams have tried to copy that, and it's been very hard, hasn't it?
Well, it's been hard because the part they leave out is the consistency part. You can't build that kind of culture when you're making changes with your coaching staff and your front office every 2 to 3 years.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Hawkins, left side. The wide open look here for Fox. And he's good on the three ball.
And that quick shot by Fox is something you know he has worked on religiously. Nice finish.
Pass to Ware. And he hammers that one down right in the face of De'Aaron Fox.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. On the wing, Hawkins. Baseline J on the way. And Ware pulls it down.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
I love seeing Adebayo run the floor like this. Fantastic job leaking out and beating everyone to the spot.
Here's Castle. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Isaac outside. Shot clock at 5. Three-pointer, Fox. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
And for De'Aaron Fox, his three-point shooting, Greg, has come a long way.
In his rookie season, he only shot 30% on 2 attempts per game. But his volume and efficiency have both gone way up. And it's made him much more dangerous offensively.
Miami trailing. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, earlier I spoke with Orlando's head coach. Now, in talking about Tyrese Halliburton, I wanted to know about the strategy for him out there. Coach said Halliburton is so quick and such a deft ball handler, I think it just comes down to keeping up with him, matching his pace, not letting him get one step ahead. So, that's the game plan. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Here's Hawkins. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Well, he's so smart. Hawkins Jr. has an impressive basketball IQ for his age.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. different look for Miami.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let the...
And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Heat. They trail by 1.
And let us know if you want more.
Pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Too much. Rudy Gobert can take a lot of contact down low.
Here's Castle. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the way they've been attacking inside is phenomenal. Consistently getting high percentage looks, and that's what great offenses are all about.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
Pass to Ware. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall. Ware's got 6.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
The Heat with the lead. Down low.
A pretty talented distributor. Tyler Hero isn't one to force his own look.
Working his way from scout to head coach, Jamal Mosley was a long shot to the rafters. He punched it in.
Are you kidding me?
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Look at him punish that rim. Fox with the steal. A big dunk at the end of the break.
Yeah, Fox is a dependable defender, always active, and he's really smart in terms of his anticipation and using those hands to come up with steals. And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
Wow, that is an impressive vertical for a point guard. My goodness.
They hold the early advantage on the glass.
26 seconds left to play in the first. Sweet move. Jams it in off the great move.
And textbook. I mean, that move to the lane, you got to tip your hat on that one.
Well said, Greg. And Clark with some major elevation on the slam.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their team.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Heat lead by 2. The second.
The Heat, 18.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Way to set the table. Offensively, they dominated on the interior.
Well, if they're going to be that ferocious inside, this defense is in for a long night.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Going inside. Pass to Ware. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
Assist from
Ware's got 10.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Magic. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. And that'll be the 4th of this 5-game homestand.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Pass to Bassie. They set the pick. Here's Harrelson. Good on the triple. Now it's a 3-point Orlando lead.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford to give him.
And that one's good. Russell.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Here's Harrelson. Tries again. And the layup is good. And the Magic lead by 3.
Well, his rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
Gobert.
Well, Gobert understands how to capitalize off these sets. Great movement by him after setting the screen.
Here's Ariza. And Ariza slams it home.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. And Ariza slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. Pass to Jovic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Jovic has got his first 2 points.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
To the lane. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down. That is a great finish.
Oh, my.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
Well, Coach Van Gundy, you spent a number of seasons with the Orlando Magic franchise. And looking back at that time, what stands out?
Well, Kevin, what stands out for most coaches in jobs, we actually won a lot there, and the winning stands out. I coached a great group of players, inherited not only talent, but guys of high character. It was winning, and it was fun.
Did a lot of winning down there.
We did.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Back to Johnson. Inside. Pulls it up. It's hauled in by the Magic. For 3. They grab their own miss. Lets a floater go. And the layup is up and in. And now an 11-point Magic lead.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Ariza with the bucket. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
Good ball movement here by the Magic. Took him no time at all on that one. Harrelson's got 10 points.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
Right side, Russell. Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
What a slam by Gobert. He's solid getting positioning inside and using it to his advantage.
Pass to Harrelson. Kicks it out to Ariza. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Russell looking around. And there it is for him.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Ariza. It's stolen by Johnson. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some open.
Now, here's Ariza. He's got 14. Harrelson's shot is good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
To the inside. Back to Russell. 4 seconds left. And he lays it up and in. He has 6. From deep three-point territory. And so it's the Orlando Magic, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll return shortly. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
They get a hand on it. To the left side wing. Shakes him. And it's good on the layup.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Pass to Castle. To the middle. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
The Heat trailed by 17. And the layup's good off the glass.
Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
And Dwayne Wade is the first Heat player to be honored with a statue. And, Greg, that's pretty significant for a very successful franchise.
And, Kevin, well-deserved, right? D-Wade, the best player in franchise history. He helped bring 3 championships to the city, plus he's already got a street named after him. I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. De'Aaron Fox stays in attack mode. He says people don't want to guard somebody that's going to attack them on every possession. You can't get that break. You can't take any plays off. With his speed, Kevin, that is a lot to deal with all game long.
A ton, David, to deal with. No question. EA, thanks. To the paint. A jump hook. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, that one didn't fall, but otherwise they've been excellent shooting the ball to start this half.
Back to Fox. Pass to Castle. Hits it from three-point range. Castle's got 10 points in the game.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Haliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Haliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
We see coaches stand willing to pay fines for complaining about the officiating. I have a hard time thinking if you ever did that. Going back in my Rolodex here. Did you ever do that, Coach?
I mean, Kevin, I paid hundreds of thousands of dollars of fines in the NBA. My wife was not real happy about that at one point, reminding me early on that we had 4 kids we were going to try to put through college. And she told me one year I just gave away 2 college educations.
Oh, goodness. Here's Castle. And it's off from three-point range. The Heat trailed by 19. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. Magic on defense. Shots good by Hero.
Well, that's 3 of their last 5 baskets in transition.
Magic leading by 16. There's the pick. Back from outside. And so Adebayo will bring it up for the Heat. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Here's Haliburton. They look to him for part of their offensive attack. Right now, he averages nearly 12 points a game. gets it to go. That one good from Adebayo.
Well, clearly Adebayo's feeling very...
Oh, wow, what a great move inside.
That is incredible.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. There's Russell with the three. Orlando grabs the miss. Here's Ariza. And no good as it rattles out. The Heat trailed by 15. Here's Jovic.
Right there.
Down low. Johnson up top. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good. Jovic has got 5 points so far.
Typical selfless play from Johnson. A very team-oriented player.
Ariza softly drops in the floater. And the Magic lead by 14.
Well, when you look at what he's provided them on the offensive end, it's been an important part of why they're leading.
Over to the wing. From past the arc. And again, Miami with the triple.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Harrelson. Gobert pulls it in. And here are the Heat. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And out of bounds as the Magic will gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
And some changes here for the Heat. Here's Harrelson. Drills the three-pointer. He's got 15.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Shots good by Hero.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Here's Harrelson. They get the rebound. Another shot. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
Yeah, this is the spot where coaches want you to be relentless.
Got it! Oh, what a hit!
That is such a tough shot.
Your Magic.
Whoa, that's some range.
The Heat, 56.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's Halliburton.
Magic foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
Pass to Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, Adebayo there throwing it down with a little attitude.
Ariza has the open look. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And the Magic lead by 17. Shoots from the corner. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Pass to Bassie. Here's Harrelson. Just 5 to shoot. And again, it's Orlando converting. It's stolen. Here's Ariza. And the 3 off target.
Well, that is stifling coverage on the perimeter. That's how you stop a good shooter in his tracks.
Heat moving the ball around. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Good on the shot. Ariza's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Driving to the basket. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Poke loose. Vanderbilt with the steal. Lets it go with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Ariza's got 9 points now in just the second half. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And they've really been able to get out in transition and produce. The defense hasn't had an answer for this up-tempo pace.
Here's Harrelson. There's the killer two-handed slam.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
And finished off by Halliburton.
So good at just reading the defense. That time, Halliburton maintains his dribble and gets to where he wants to go.
Here's Ariza. And he banks in the layup. Ariza's got 25 points in the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Here's Ware. Second chance shot. Kicks it out to Hero. Missed it, even after all those chances. Orlando leading by 20. Vanderbilt with the screen. Oh, and the dunk by Ariza.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Halliburton outside. Out left to the wing. And again, it's the Heat missing. And it's Orlando's ball. Here's Castle. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up.
There's the three. The offensive rebound goes up again. And he slams it one-handed.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket. And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Orlando.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Ariza.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Castle. Jaquez outside. Off target from outside.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Here's Castle. A beautiful reverse layup.
Oh, terrific way to finish that move there, going to the basket.
Launches a three. Missed. And so it's Orlando.